which, I'm just going to, I want to check something that I have something installed here on my computer while we do ad break. So hold on a sec. I don't think I have the Epic Games Launcher installed on this computer, which is crazy. Because I know I have FF7 Remake on the Epic's launcher, and I'm wondering if I should. Wondering if I should get the next version or whatever, the game. Oh my god, dude, it's a gig. It's a gig for this thing. Why is this thing like 800? It's not even a game. A game launcher. Seems about 600 to 1 gig. Okay. So I guess Epic is the same. Why can't I use my QR code? I think that's the right one. Yes, I do have Remake Integrate. So oh my god. FF7 Rebirth on the Epic Store is 70 bucks. I should have just gone to the website. What the hell was I thinking? Why is integrate? I don't understand. Hmm. Okay, I think I see. Sorry, I'm just looking some stuff up here. So it looks like looks like Rebirth is $70 on this store. But if I go on Steam, $72 will get me FF7 Rebirth and Final Fantasy Remake Integrate. Wait, so which one? Oh, the remake. Wait, the remake is the cheaper one? That's so weird. Oh, and so Rebirth on here is also normally $70, but right now it's on sale. I mean, I don't have to buy both. But I don't know if my save data will transfer. Probably not. But we can see. Hold on. Does Epic Games save data transfer to Steam FF7 Rebirth? Save files themselves are compatible between platforms, the difference being their location in the file system. To transfer the data, you must copy your Epic Games saved files from My Games Final Fantasy VII to a specific folder. This involves creating a Steam folder. Oh. I have Remake Integrate on Epic, but did the Steam pre-sale. I want the materia. Following this, I am in the same situation. I found the details of how to move it, but it looks like there's a randomly generated ID. Well, it's not randomly generated. As part of the folder structure, not sure how important it is. The problem is that you don't get this folder created. It's not a, oh no, there's not a folder on my fucking thing. People are so crazy. Sorry. There's a copy the folder name. It is possible. Start Rebirth. Rename EOS to Steam. Huh? Wait, what? Rebirth. Start Rebirth. Go to Remake. Rename EOS to Steam. Copy the long folder name. This is the hash of your Steam profile ID. Copy the name, not the folder. Where do you get your Steam ID? EOS user ID 2, Steam user ID 1. Oh, well, in that case, because what does this get me? Rebirth Digital Deluxe Edition upgrade. What is this one? Remake, Integrate, and Rebirth. What is this one? Digital Deluxe Edition upgrade and Rebirth. Oh, that one's $53. Oh, this game is $41. It's not 20. Rebirth is 41. So the deluxe version of Rebirth would be 53. I got it. Oh, so I might as well just keep them separate, right? And grab this one. This is the Rebirth Digital Deluxe Edition, which is what? Art books, soundtrack, materia, magic pot, accessory, recombinant choker, orchid bracelet. Very negative. 55 reviews. Highly recommend if you enjoy 29. Difference paying from your bank account. Art book viewer only online, extremely slow on good internet, with terrible UX. Music was unable to download. You have to use a BAT file that takes you to a slow website login, and then you see the artwork and listen to the soundtrack. What about the items? The artwork is cool and stuff. Online, and the in-game items you get aren't anything crazy or useful. Okay. It looks like the items aren't useful. So that's 12 bucks I can save. So maybe I'll just do this and get the PC version of Rebirth.
Time to kick it up a notch. He's insane.
Save data. Customers who have saved data from the different components can claim the following bonus items. Save data from 7 Remake Integrate main story, Leviathan. From Intermission. Oh. Did Intermission have to be purchased separately? Oops, what is this? Digital Deluxe upgrade.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Same thing. Oh, magic pot materia.
I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all. Though you do learn stuff on them.
So hold on.
Just you wait.
Where's this music coming from? Oh, I see. Does Remake Integrate come with Intermission? I think so. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, so we can install this if we want to. 90 gigs? Whoa. Square Enix wants all my money and my hard drive space? Come on. I mean, I can swing it, but crazy, man. So that simplifies things. Basically, this is 40% off. So I can get that for like 40 bucks. $45. Mm-hmm. Maybe put that towards the top of my list. Oh, I should put I should put, oh wait, that is Remake Integrate. Sorry, where's Rebirth? Not on my wish list? Oh yeah, probably not. That's funny. What sucks is that they give them all different names, so it's like hard to remember which one's which because they all start with the same letter. The dumbest thing they possibly could have done. Add to wish list. But this is probably what I'll get. I'll get this. What day is it? Today's the 3rd. I have until Monday. So what I'll do is I'll make it a point this weekend to test the performance and like the visual quality between the PS5 version and the PC version, comparing to two separate games, and see which one I like better. What is Lost Castle? Local co-op. Oh, it looks like Castle Crashers. That's cute. That's not like a Mondo sale either. That's just like $1 off. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a 2D platformer. Is that single player? It is. Stellar Blaze, 20% off. Saga Frontier Master. Oh, Dragon Quest III Remake. Yeah, I should do some experimenting this weekend. Raven's Watch I wanted for a while. I think it's only online co-op though. Also October 6th. It's like more of an indie title. I'm gonna move that up on my list. Dragon Quest Treasures is what? What kind of game is this? Sorry, my ad break is definitely over right now and I'm still fiddling around looking at other stuff. Anyways, I'll figure this out later. What we're going to do right now is work on the game. So what I figured out is that I actually have all the tiles for my game here. Also, let's figure out something else while we're figuring things out. I have all the tiles for my game. I just need to pull them into the LDTK project. But before I do that, I'm going to do I3. Yeah, I3 is probably the same thing as X11. Remap mouse button for specific app. I don't know if I can do that. Workspace changes and disables a mouse device. You can bind mouse actions to specific key combinations. You know what I probably could just do? I'm going through hoops here. Let's just do it the easy way and go to edit keyboard shortcuts. Marquee. Oh, we can add one. Oh, that's awesome. So let's add this. Why doesn't it work? Okay, we can't add mouse buttons apparently. So that's probably probably why I haven't done this before using the mouse. Oh wait, mouse wheel. Default custom mouse wheel, menus, commands, mouse wheel. Ah. Commands. These are all keyboard shortcuts. Right? Nothing here is mouse buttons. Yeah, nothing here is mouse buttons. Okay. So back to here. I3WM map mouse button to key press for specific program. All right, X input map, probably X bind keys. Okay. Script your mouse buttons to control the i3 window manager. Not what I wanted, but let's just see if it gives us any ideas on what we can do. X bind keys and X do tool. Huh. Option, okay, so option A, temporary remap. What's a temporary remap? Application specific input remapper. Huh. Well, let's try that. Uh-oh. Terminal's frozen. I don't know what the deal is with that. Not found. Hmm. We have to yay it. That's a lot of 404s. Is this gonna work? No. Okay. Um. I forgot how to do this. For application, I have to use input remapper. Okay. Um. Oops. Hmm. Update your mirror list. SYU. That's what I wanted to do. Couldn't remember the name of the command. This is gonna update everything. Hopefully I don't break anything here. Was there a new version of Swift that was released? I'm guessing input remapper is a GUI. It didn't have any instructions on how to use it. I don't think I've even used Swift yet on Linux. Place GNOME MIME apps with GNOME session. I don't know. I don't even know what MIME apps is. Hopefully it works. Uh-oh, there's a new NVIDIA driver. Is this all of my packages, including my Pac-Man stuff? Linux firmware, maybe. Okay, well, we're getting like a whole new system, so hopefully nothing breaks. That's the that's the arch life, though, right? I probably just had to do SY. Probably didn't have to upgrade everything. It would have saved me a lot of time. Oh my gosh, it's updating everything. Hey, on the other hand, maybe, what do you call? Maybe video driver update will help me get Diablo running on Linux finally as a side bonus. Something I was trying to do just for fun to try to get it working in a wine bottle. Yeah. So lesson for next time, either A, update more frequently, or B, and B, I should say, don't upgrade necessarily while I'm streaming stuff because it's taking a very long time trying to get work done. But also, again, my fault for not updating more regularly, specifically on Arch, where it's like a constant rolling update for all the packages. Interesting. Bash completions generator. What was I trying to do here? Oh, I was trying to get this keyboard shortcut working. So I guess while that's going, we don't have to necessarily wait for it to finish. We can go here. So what I got to do here is pull this into LDT cable, put these side by side. We can close this. I mean, I hit restart now. Doesn't seem to be. Well, or we can just straight up close it and not care. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here. So it looks like these are all here, but they're probably not mapped in my levels for whatever reason. So when you go to Grasslands and we see like, oh, hey, we've got some missing pieces here. We probably have missing pieces because we have missing rules. So let me edit, yeah, let me edit the rules. There we go. So I actually have all the artwork done, which makes this super easy to do. So proud of myself for already having done all of this work. Oops. I'm going to go on a whim and say that that's the wrong piece. But now I don't know which one that is. Which one of these things does not look like the other? Oh, this. This. It's possible that I just messed up. Oh, that is the wrong piece. And that's not the one that's broken. Wait, how do I get that? There we go. That's the weirdness. That's the weirdness we want to fix. Ah, and that one's also broken. I accidentally doubled that one also. That's the one that's over here. Yep. Cool. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Let me get this link for my friend here. Bum, 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 bum. So that should get all the missing pieces, which is great because that means I can just focus on this now. The other thing is I could add shadows. I could add shadows, and I could even try adding shadows without this, but let me save this first. We're going to go here. That's going to re-import things. We're going to open up Git. Oh, hold on. What I need to do is I need to rake tiles first. Actually, did I need to do that? Really, I think all I needed to do was to first not do anything in here. Just worry about my assets changing. Oh, no, hold on. Levels.ldtk changes. So in here, we're going to say assets, LDTK, enhance, I guess, or add, that could be an add. Add additional grasslands tile set rules, or additional remaining, because it's complete, right? Add remaining grasslands tile set rules. And then this, yeah, it only really affects this one. So when I go to level 6, yeah, baby. I guess that has the shape that I was looking for. I think it was this one. Was the shape one of the shapes I was looking for? That doesn't look right. You know what? It's fine. Don't care. Probably does need some touch-ups, but I don't care that much right now. We will touch things up when we need to. Assets, LDTK, level 6, add, re-import, latest, level 6 with new tiles. Cool. You're my background noise. Make me proud, good sir. Oh, we did a cool thing today, Raisin Bran. We reload from disk. So, oh, that was the shape that was missing. That was the shape that was missing. Hold on, let's make that shape. Wait, is that? Oh, it's all goofed up. Oh, so hold on. Let's make that shape. Hold on, I am getting sidetracked. Allow me to sidetrack for just 1 second. Okay. There we go. All fixed up. Don't know what the deal was with that. Just going to do that and amend that commit. So here's what I did today that was cool. I thought I had a browser window somewhere. I must have closed it. Oh wait, hold on. I closed it, but we can probably see it on here. This one's not logged in, but I opened up a pull request today. So the LDTK plugin that I was using for Godot has this feature called Pack Levels, and Pack Levels takes our levels. And where's my LDTK? So here's LDTK. Let me go to my other world so you can see these are all my levels laid out, and they're all side by side. And when you import them normally without packing the levels, it imports them all into a single scene, just like this, just the way that they're laid out. So what I did, there's this whole multi-world feature of LDTK, which I'm using. So I can have one world here with one layout and then another world here with a different layout. And one thing that's cool about this is I can change the biome of that world. So this one's grasslands, the other one's more dungeon looking, and then I could have like lava caves and ice caverns and whatever the heck I want. And this will just like apply it as a default to every single level that I create in the new world, I think. Or maybe it's per level. Let me confirm what I just said before saying that. No, you do still have to manually do it. Whatever. That would be a cool feature for him to add. On the world setting, add default biome would be a very cool feature. Well, whatever. But in any case, it allows us to, you know, organize our world into separate things. So, you know, performance wise, that's probably a little bit easier to deal with. And for organization purposes, it's really nice. So the problem was when you had this option set, and it would set this option to create multiple worlds, number one. And then the second option that did not play well with, like you could create multiple worlds, it was fine. But it kind of stacked them on top of each other, which wasn't great. And then the other issue is that if you wanted to do pack levels, and what pack levels does is it takes each one of these levels and creates its own separate LDTK or its own separate Godot scene for it. But that feature didn't work with multi-worlds. So what I did was I went into the source code and I implemented it because he had it working on his other part of the code. So a few hours ago, I sent out a pull request to the author of this plugin, changing his code to add this feature that it doesn't support right now. And then I went looking through, yeah, pretty neat, right? So then I went looking through, in addition to this, I was like, let me go through his issues on GitHub issues and see if anybody mentioned this. And I went and I found somebody actually did mention this about a year ago, October 15th, 2024. Someone said, oh, I don't believe there's any way to pack worlds from a multi-world scene. So I also went through and I followed up with this guy commenting on his post saying, hey, I just sent out a pull request for this. So if you want, you can grab it from my fork or whatever. But pretty cool stuff. I'm really excited about that. And now what we're doing is we're working on new levels and tile maps. I'm in the middle of updating my system right now. Look at it go. It's compiling everything. Actually, it's still compiling Swift, I think. Which is a funny thing, really funny thing to install on Linux. I actually haven't tried. I do want to try writing Swift code on Linux and see what that's like, though. It might actually be kind of cool. You can write Swift backend, and I want to try to get into writing Swift backend code a little bit more. I don't know where I'm going to get time for all this. Like, I wanted to get a little bit more into backend development, and the only problem is in order to do that, I need a backend to write. I need to have something to build, right? So I could build a couple mobile apps, but then I have to, again, come up with a mobile app to build. I have to do all the front end stuff. And then I have to do the back end. Yeah, that's a lot. I do want to do it. It's just like finding the time. And then I really want to be working on my games primarily. So I don't know. Too many things I want to try. I'm like a kid in a candy shop right now. But okay, so what I was doing here is I was importing these tiles into the latest, into LDTK, just setting up the tile rules. Oh, that's actually a better name for that commit. Let's go rename that commit. Add remaining. Oh, I did call it rules. Okay, no, I'm an idiot. Okay, we're good. We can push this. Nice. Okay. I'm also getting really comfortable now using i3. Like getting around to the different workspaces and stuff I have set up here. So we can just go build some levels, right? Like, I don't know really how to make this any more interesting. this goes a little bit more into like level design. Like we can change some of the shapes to make them a little bit bigger or smaller. There's a way to select. That's not the button. The Alt key. No. Alt, right click. No. Oh, Shift and Alt, I think. Yeah. Make it move those over here. Shift and Alt. Move those over here. I don't know what's cool. Something else I don't think I have done, but I could easily add is... Yeah, you know what I just realized? So I have the concept, my games have the concept of this exit because it's kind of like a gauntlet clone. Exit just takes you to another level. They don't even have to connect at all, right? And all these levels are all surrounded by walls on all over the place, right? But one of the cool things about this is that you can have two areas side by side like this. I mean, it's cool, but because I don't really do this, there's no continuity in my levels because I have exits. There's no real reason for me to do that. So the question I need to ask myself is, like, in terms of visual appeal and in terms of things that make sense, do I want all of my levels to be completely surrounded by walls like this? Or do I want to allow them to have some openings like this to make them more interesting? Because I think this is more interesting. It looks cooler. The problem is what happens when you stand over here and you try to walk out, right? Like, what does this do? What's the effect of having this? Right? What would happen, right? Like here, if you have two levels side by side, obviously this could just go right into this one. And that's probably what it's supposed to be used for, and that makes a whole ton of sense, but if I'm not building my worlds like that, if I'm building them as separate scenes that need to be loaded in between, that doesn't make any sense. What does make sense, like I could put an invisible wall here and like make it like you just can't, there's nothing there, you can't go there. I feel like that's the not greatest way to handle it. I could do a funny thing where like if you exit down here, you come up on the other side, on the opposite side. But that's kind of weird and doesn't really fit into this like genre. This like, you know, theory that the universe overlaps itself kind of. We could add invisible walls though. Do I have that? I don't have that. I really want to get rid of this don't spawn here key tag too, because I use this, but it's such a pain in the neck. It is such a pain in the neck. I don't think I should use it. I'm going to add that to my list of things to do. Glove, remove don't spawn here tag. All right. Because once I get rid of it, it's like makes so much noise in LDTK, and then it's like extra maintenance that I have to update this, right? It doesn't really get me any benefit. The benefit is that I guess I can maintain it here, and then whatever game engine I go into from here, it makes it more portable. I think that was the reason I did it this way. But for the import, it really is just the import is the only thing that's important, right? And that's where the spawning logic is. It's in the engine. So it doesn't make sense for it to be in the map editor. Right? Because if we're actually splitting up the job of doing the programming and the level design, let's just say 2 different people are doing it. The person who's building the map, they're not thinking like, oh, you shouldn't spawn on this key. No, that's like an implementation detail. So that doesn't belong in here. So we'll get rid of that. Maybe we'll do that today. After I build some more levels. And then we'll add an invisible wall. That should be simple. Add invisible wall. And that'll just allow us to make the levels will look a little bit nicer. I mean, you won't be able to go anywhere, but you know, being able to put walls over here might be kind of good, cool. So how would we do that? Well, we would have to stage that in a couple of different ways. I would stage it separately. I would go like this. I would pull up Git and I would just say, assets, LETK, add more grasslands levels. And then what I'm going to do, yeah, we can reload that from disk. And then what I'm going to do, oh, look at this. Look, it automatically came back. Can't do, it's so sick. Okay, this is so sick. All right, so what we're going to do now is let's go to entities with the E key. I'm going to hit the plus icon, camera trigger. Oh, right, because one thing I was experimenting with the idea of having, you get to a certain thing like here, and then it would like scroll the screen to the side or something. I don't think I use it anywhere, so I should probably just remove it. But we're gonna do an add, and we're gonna add collision. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a collision. We're gonna make it, yeah, it could be green, it's fine. Doesn't really matter what color it is, because I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna change it from a color rectangle to, well, actually, let's see what it looks like as a rectangle first, and can be out of level bounds. We want it to be outside of level bounds. If enabled, all instances of this entity will be listed in a table of contents in the root project. Oh. Oh, we don't want that. So collision would be like this. Oh, I forgot we have to make this resizable in both directions. And we would just go like this. Right? And then like, we could make a bunch of them, right? But it's probably easier to just go like this. Oh, I thought I was duplicating it. Nope. How do I hold both of these to duplicate? There we go. And then we're gonna go like this to do one over here. And the same nonsense. What did I say it was? Alt and Shift? No, it's to select. Control and Shift is to duplicate. Right? Boom. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter what color it is. So I could do color. Got a reddish color maybe. Or what I usually like to do is I usually like to go into the internal icons and use one of these guys. And it doesn't show anywhere in our game, so it doesn't matter, right? And I don't have these. Oops. You want to repeat them. There we go. And we're going to add that here. Control Shift to duplicate. No, Control Alt to duplicate. And Control Alt to duplicate. Control Alt to duplicate. I don't know why I chose to do it like that. Control Alt to duplicate. There we go. Oh, whoops. This one accidentally disappeared. So we're going to go like that. Now that creates a new entity. So what does that do, right? That affects this. And then we need to go to our entity import script. Entity post, I forgot what it's called, post. Entities post import. Here it is. These are all my keys. We're going to add a new one called const collision. Oh, collider. Let's call it a collider. Yeah, that's even shorter. I love it. Collider. It doesn't exist yet. Give me 1 second. Let's go back into LDTK and rename this from collision to collider. Documentation, invisible wall to set up collisions. All right, pretty neat. Dun, 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 dun. I've pretty much completed my system dashboard for Windows. It's a glorified task manager. Nice. Tell me more. I feel like I've actually made one of those also a long time ago in VB. Back in my VB glory days when I did everything in Visual Basic. VB6, what a time to be alive. The wild stuff we did. It's Task Manager, but pretty. Okay. So we'll do this. Then we'll come here. I think what I can do here is commit the levels, and we're not going to commit the scenes just yet. We're just going to commit the LDTK files, and we're going to say assets LDTK add invisible collider entity. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work on the import side of that, the Godot side, and we'll do that in a separate commit. Hold on. That's 1, 2, 3, 100. Wait. Yeah, 100,000%. Add AI right the front end because I hate front end. Front end is not so bad, man. But on the other hand, I started out completely writing GUI apps. So like what I was telling you before, one of the reasons I want to get into backend more is because it's something that I don't have a terrible amount of experience with. I've written a couple of very simple backends. I feel the same way about back. I'm like, oh gosh, there's no state, but then I need to like pass these tokens around and I need to authenticate people on like, oh gosh, and then there's a database. It's so annoying. I don't want to work with databases. Everything's asynchronous. I mean, everything on the client's also async, but I don't know. Asynchronous, I guess, isn't really, that's not a real issue. But I did most of my backend stuff probably in PHP. During that era, everything was like a PHP monolith. Add invisible wall. I forgot to start the timer. Yo, sometimes this happens. Sometimes my app just like freezes. Let's go in here, add invisible wall. Tokens piss me off. Yeah, like what's the deal with tokens, man? I don't want tokens. What is this? Like a Sports Plus, like like arcade, casino arcade or something? Like what the hell's going on here? Tokens, JWT. But so my thought was I was gonna try to build a backend, and I was actually like, what if I just vibe code my backend like entirely? I'm gonna put all my tokens on black. Yeah, exactly. Like some what was it? Casino Zone with Sonic the Hedgehog. Is that what it's called? Casino Night Zone. Right? Yeah, Casino Night, Sonic the Hedgehog. What is this? Casino Night Zone 1? On that note, hold on. I need to get some water, so you guys are gonna watch Sonic the Hedgehog until I get back. Casino Night Zone 1. And this is a playthrough, right? No, it's just the song. Wow. Dude, I hated this zone, by the way. This was like my least favorite one. 1 hour? No. Play the game. Here we go. This guy looks like he's playing a game. Okay, you guys enjoy that. With Knuckles! Wait, there's 3 of them? I don't remember being able to do that. Yeah, I don't... Is this like a mod or something? Whatever. You guys watch this. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay. So this was like my least favorite one. I used to get like really bad anxiety about getting stuck in these like it was fun sometimes, but I would get really bad anxiety getting stuck in these pinball machine things. Now, the coolest, in my opinion, at least the coolest song from Sonic 2 was Mystic Cave. Mystic Cave had like insane music. Oh, oof, what a banger. Bow, down, down, down. I forget to inform you, we don't hear it. Oh, my bad. I forgot to do something. So wait, let's start that over again. And you missed the other one. But that's okay. This one had a way cooler song. I don't know if you played this game. This game was awesome. Wow. Like listening to this as an adult and like being able to pick apart the different parts musically compared to like when I was a kid, it's actually like pretty complex song. Oof. Sonic Team, man. What an intense song, though. What is this? Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's jazz fusion? Oh, that timer's supposed to be reminding me to do work instead of listening to music. See, it's a good feature to have in a timer. What a banger, though. Is there anybody that did like a cover of this? This guy did. Probably sounds the same, though. He's missing a few notes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The rhythm's a little bit off. It's close. It's really close. I'm looking for a song to put on, is what I'm doing here. You know what I like to listen to? The first one, though, not the second one. Yeah, this one. Oof. Is this a playlist? Yeah. 4 minutes? My Sweet Passion. Oh, what a song. Up, 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 up. What a groovy tune. Oh wait, that's so weird. That's so weird. Oh, because the sound comes from this computer. That's so funny. Because I didn't add the desktop audio on this computer. Oh, that's so weird. So like, my laptop is doing the transcoding and the streaming. And then my desktop. So the audio is going from my laptop to my desktop, back to my laptop. So I'm muting it from my desktop. Makes no sense. Okay. I'll throw it under common. We'll just do Control N to create a new thingamajiggy. And I hit enter. Oh, nice. We're gonna call this Collider. I don't think it needs a... Oh, wait. This is not right. It should be an area 2D, I think. Or no, it should be a static body. Right, and now it's complaining because it has no collision shape. So go here, Control A, collision shape. And this needs a collision shape. Oh, so we'll go here as sprite 2D. Now, what was the one I was using before? Yeah, I guess we'll use a sprite 2D, and we'll use a texture. There's a new canvas texture. Forgot what kind of texture I was using. Spaces is going crazy, dude. My tiles are 16 by 16. Oh, there we go. Create a new rectangle. Save this in scenes, common, breakable wall. We'll make a new one called Collider. And this doesn't require any logic. So all we gotta do is go here. I'm just gonna go like this. Nope, not found. Oh, because it's in pickups. Sorry, this should be common. Oh, we can alphabetize this list. I'm not gonna alphabetize it in this diff. But we can go here and they're almost alphabetized, but they're not quite. LDTK util. The hell's this? Do I need that? I don't know. Doesn't look like I'm using it. Var lighters node make layers. Entity layer. The heck is this? Oh, I never played as that cat dude. I think it's one of his songs. Believe in myself?
When I'm alone in my chair, I just go about wishing I wanna be strong. I really wanna be trusted. When all alone in my bed, I just go about yearning. I wanna be cool. I also wanna be like him, but that's not something I can do so easily. This is not simply my way, my style. Gotta get a hold of my life. I wanna fly high so I can reach the highest of all the heavens. Somebody will be waiting for me, so I have gotta fly higher, gotta keep going.
Oh, that's a groovy song. Okay.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an
That can probably be inlined. I think the reason I didn't do this is that at some point I was doing some customization after this, after the initialization, and I think that's why I put them on two separate lines. Or I was doing something with it. But this could be easily inlined.
cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you.
Alright, and then we're gonna go here and look at what this is doing. Bunk. Function. Make lighter. Var lighter equals make name position. Lighter, entity dot position, entity dot definition dot text as collider. So the only thing is this one's resizable, and I haven't done any resizing in this before, so this actually might not be as simple and straightforward as I thought. Not find collider in the current scope. Why not? Why does it know the other ones that it doesn't know this one? I don't have to do any importing in this, right? Collider. Oh, hold on, maybe. And it might not even as Pocket Watch. Node TD. Do these other ones make exit returns and exit? The other ones that all have logic tied to them. E, etc. There is no collider class. So we can just do node 2D. And do like that for now. And then when I come down here and I go to my levels, LDTK, import and re-import, level 6 should have some colliders. Oh my days. Oh wait, did I save this? I think so. Hold on a sec. Let's go here real quick and try grabbing a different entity. I'll just drag a random wall in here. Maybe some keys.
The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock knock is Knuckles, the blow thrower, independent flow.
Knock knock is Knuckles. Ridiculous.
I don't need a boss, I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.
Ooh, it's a bit funky. I think this is the theme song, right? Something like that, right? No, it's not the song I thought it was. I know it is. It is the title screen. Maybe. It looked like it was working. Maybe this code doesn't work. This code doesn't work. Oops. Uh-oh. All my entities are gone. Oh, wait. That might be because of my own entity placeholders. Ooh, this is my favorite song, Station Square. Yeah, that's why. Oh no, all my entities are misaligned. Except this one for some reason. I wonder why that is. Is it the entity itself? Let's take a look at my entities. And let's look at player spawn, see if there's any difference. There's literally zero difference. So what could be happening, let's take a look at our entities and see if our entities are different. Our scenes, sorry, not our entities. Our entity scenes. So, oh. So treasure's one, and then player spawn. Player spawn's in the right spot. Let's look at player spawn. Because player spawn doesn't have anything that's visible. So why is it green? Oh, because that's what the editor visual is. I got ya. I got ya. And then when I go to treasure, that's gonna have a sprite 2D on it. Oh, it's probably under common. No, it's not under common. Where the heck is it? Pickups. There's a pickup. Treasure. Ah. So I think I have this make name position, and my position offsets the positioning. Oh no, it doesn't. Hold on. Make enemy spawn. Orientation. Wait, I wasn't doing any offsets here? Make name position? Interesting. Also, this song makes me very stressed out, so we're gonna skip it. This one's also a little stressful, right? These are like boss songs. You don't want to listen to like boss battle music necessarily while you're working. Well, I guess it depends, right? Not the ones that make you feel pressure, the ones that make you feel like excited maybe and give you energy. Hmm. My brain is freezing. Oops. I don't know what I just hit there. Whatever. Hmm. So, why would my positioning be off? I don't think I changed any of my positioning code. You see not position equals position. Position. Make name position entity dot position. I used to have something that was offsetting them, right? And then I think I stopped doing that. Entity dot position. Yeah, I don't know why I stopped doing that though. Isn't that weird? I think I stopped doing it because everything was positioned in the right spot. Alright, it's off though. But I don't think I'm doing this offsetting anymore. Entity dot position, it just pops in position there. And it names it, that's it. And then it adds tags. Add tags just adds tags. And then add child. That's it. I remember very specifically that there used to be some offset code in here. So let's go to Godot and try to figure out how far off this is. It looks like it's about half the size to the top and left. If I grab this food, transform is 16 by 193. 16 by 16. So theoretically, if I add 8, and then I add 8, is it adding or subtracting? Adding. And I add 8 here. Yeah, that'll put it where it needs to go. Let me go here real quick under import, just see if there's any other options. Resolve entity refs. I don't know what this does. Oh, level save extension you can actually pick. That's interesting. Layers always visible. Custom tile set data. Group world layers. Ink grid tile sets. Don't know what that means. Let's just see if I do that. Don't save. Let's see if I can change an option to fix it, you know? No, resolve entity refs. I don't know what that means. So, because we don't know what we just changed, we're going to flip the switch back the way it was. I mean, I can just add to everything and not care. That is one option. So like, let's just go here real quick. Oh wait, position offset. I have it here for door. Ah, that's why, because my doors were being offset. So are my doors in the right spot? My door's not in the right spot. Ironically. Let me delete that for the door. And try re-importing that. I'm just curious to see where my door actually ends up. And I did have resizable entities in here because my door was a resizable entity. What's up, Light Plays? I really thought this was going to be easy and I broke stuff again. Oh, okay. So my offset was kind of working. What is my offset doing? Position offset is vector 2i. How does that not go to the right spot though? Oh, oh, if it's vertical. All right, now let me pick this door up real quick. Just to kind of see. Now this is a vertical door. Transform 64 plus 8 puts that where it's supposed to be, and then plus 8 should put this where it's supposed to be. Oh, it does. And also not scaling for some reason. Rotation degrees, that's fine. Scale equals new scale. Scale equals new scale. Scale entity size divided by 16. What game is this called? This game is called Glove right now. It's a very simple game. It's kind of a conceptual game. It's a clone of Gauntlet. We're just doing this kind of for educational purposes. How's your day going, Light? Working on some levels. I just upgraded this plugin that does the importing of the levels, and now all of my game objects are in the wrong place. So I'm trying to figure out what happened. Probably the upgrade is what broke it. Scale is this divided by 16. New scale. And then where do I use new scale? Dot scale equals new scale. Ah, I got it. So what I'm doing is position offset. Oh. Door.scale equals new scale. Entity.size. Oh, that's fair. Right, because it's supposed to take the size divided by 16 to get the number of boxes across, and then it's supposed to set the scale. Why isn't it scaling? What I'm thinking is there's probably an error in here. Well, it looks like there's that, but let's go back here and import it again. That error is okay to ignore though. Let's look here and let's look for door. What? It's not showing up? Biome could not find tile set blah using texture instead. Pretty good, just woke up. Well, that's good. What time is it for you? Is it morning? Atlas source. That might be fine. That might just be because you don't have the internal icons, textures. So that might be fine. Question is, why isn't the scale scaling? Not scaling is very weird. Also, I don't know why it's not printing either. Door entity. Like, it should be printing that, yeah? It's not anywhere to be found. Is there something that would disable print from working? What is he using to output stuff? Oh, this is my importer script. Is there an error in here? No, I don't think so. Plus plus children. Yeah, like this stuff was outputting before. I actually don't know what changed here. Oh, I know what happened. I suggest making more code tutorials to attract some viewers in, if I'm being honest. Yeah, no, I have to work on more videos. I had some videos in flight. I had some issues with my other computers, and then I haven't spent a lot of time on it in the past couple weeks. Did you watch the other videos? Is that why you're saying that? I do need to finish a couple. Actually, using this program, using Godot and LDTK. But a big part of it too is I'm trying to, like, I'm learning these things and teaching them at the same time. So I need to like build something to learn how to use this. But sometimes I learn it like while I'm coming up with something to do. I've seen a little bit. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, this is why actually, I just realized this script is not set, which makes sense. We're going to go LDTK. And that's why nothing's working. I actually don't even understand how that was working at all. Oh, maybe that's what resolve entity refs does. It was like automatically, yeah, see? Now stuff's all in the right spot. That's crazy. Have you tried streaming on Twitch? I'm also simultaneously streaming on Twitch right now. If you want to check out the Twitch channel, hold on. The Twitch channel, oh my gosh. Forget, every time I switch back to Windows, my keyboard goes wild. Okay. This is the Twitch channel. I also play games on there. So sometimes I'm playing games. So admittedly, I could spend some of that time to work on videos also, but it is a lot of work, everything. All the dev stuff and the video stuff. But I do want to spend some more time on videos also. What kind of videos are you interested in seeing mostly? I'm trying to like wrap up my LDTK series. I'm here now. Hey, welcome. uh, like I said too, I do sometimes stream, pretty often stream like playing video games. But one thing that I tell everybody too is that, you know, even if I'm playing games and it seems like off topic to talk about coding stuff, I always, you know, code discussion is always welcome. Don't really go on Twitch that much. Okay, fair. Yeah, I started experimenting with the live streaming. Mostly I was doing live streaming on just Twitch. And recently I decided to experiment doing like multi-platform streaming. And so that's why I'm on both. I'm gonna head out now because I'm not a code nerd. Fair. Have a good day. All right, well, thanks for stopping in and chatting. Appreciate you. Have a good day, light nerd. Oh my gosh. So reading what you're saying and then repeating it at the same time. Have a good day, light plays. So all my stuff's in the right spot now because I guess what happened was when the plugin was updated, it lost all of this information somehow in the import file. Boom. So now we're happy. Code just works. I don't have to rework this code because it code just does what it's supposed to do. But crazy, right? How that's probably what we wanted. Let's just make sure everything's working. Re-import. But why was it actually showing me the stuff before? I gotta figure out what that entity resolution stuff is, because that might actually be doing all of the work. I don't know, because it was pulling something somehow. I don't know how it was doing it. We might want to look into that more. So let's go to level 6, and we have this here. Cool. We have our colliders, obviously. They are not positioned correctly, and they are not scaled. So, but everything else is positioned and scaled right. So what we're gonna want to do is probably grab the same code that's in here and apply it to the other one, scale. Well, okay. New scale. Position offset. I don't know why these need to be offset and the other ones don't. Slider.scale equals new scale. Try that. Cool. That looks like it's working. We're just gonna split it like this so I can take a look at the other one. All right, to compare. And then what did I do? I did position offset. I don't know how to offset this. Hold on. Position offset vector 2i. Probably be just new scale times 8. Is that it? So we just set collider dot. What's it? Oh, it's position. I gotcha. Why don't you like this? Cannot infer type of offset because it doesn't have a set type. New scale. Oh, I got you. Because none of these are a vector. I don't know if that should be an I. No, it should 100% be okay right now, I think. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know why it works over on the right side. Uh-oh, maybe we got more errors. Re-imports. Oh, because I'm filtering out by plus plus. Okay. Oh, my math worked. Awesome. And then the next level, I think, is this one. Awesome. So if we want to test this, we can go to level manager, and I can add level 6 as the first level just to test it out, and we will do like this. I think that runs the whole game. It might not. I feel like this is taking too long. Or it's crashing. Uh-oh. When was the last time I ran my game? Connection impossible to game process. I have never seen that before. So let's quit Godot and just restart it and see. That's not what I wanted to do. See if that helps. What I wanted to do is go like this, Godot, rendering driver, OpenGL3. Oh, there we go. Project was last edited in Godot. Oh, because I just updated my whole system and it updated Godot. So I actually might not even need to do that driver trick that I just did. But yes, we're going to, I don't need to make a backup. I'm gonna upgrade the project. Okay. Kaka. Oh. Oh, wait. There might be a good reason for this. There might be a good reason for this. This might be happening because what did we forget to do on our level? We forgot to add a player spawn, which would make a whole lot of sense. Now there's a player spawn. And that green square is gone. Whoa, and the full screen just suddenly decided to work. Okay, I'm lost here. I actually don't know what's broken here. Is it the rendering itself that's broken? This might just be a Godot compatibility issue in general. Let me close this. I'm just going to start Godot normally. And we're going to let it use Vulkan or whatever the heck it wants to use. Which, by the way, seems to be working much better now anyways. Except for the part that my game just disappears. I mean, this could be completely my fault somehow. Oh, I think it's because I hit this button. Is that why it's full screen? I don't know what this screen is. This thing's been kind of weird to me. Bet game on next play. Make workspace floating on next play. No, my menu works. I have no idea what the issue is here. Oh, well, there's the crashing I was seeing before. What time is it? It's 4:30. Let me hop off because this stuff is very broken right now. And I need to just isolate. I got to take out the other computer and see if it's a problem. It might just be a weird Linux problem. And it might just be the case that, hey, even though, I really wanted this to work out and do this on the Linux desktop, it might just be more beneficial for me to do this on the Mac because it eliminates more like wackiness, Things just work on the Mac right now. There's a lot of stuff that just seems to be breaking randomly on here, and I don't know what's causing it. Oh, it was working at some point. I mean, it's very possible. It's very likely that I did something to break it. Not being like, oh, I didn't break it myself. That'd be a weird thing to say. Like, I don't think I changed anything that would break it. And that's why I'm confused. Use entity placeholders true before it was set to false. Do I need to have that? I don't know. But either case, I need a break and we'll be back. Maybe we'll be back later with games. I don't know yet. You guys, catch you later. We got some stuff done. I don't know. It's really a whole lot, but I'll try running it on my other computer and see if I run into any issues. Catch you guys later.